got phenomenal hands, great footwork, good speed. He stays on you. He's a good finisher. Every aspect that makes an excellent fighter. Andrei Arlovski has it. He's the real deal. And a lot of people think if anyone can knock off Fedor, it's that man, Andrei the Pitbull Arlovski.
This is the fourth pro MMA fight for Andrei Arlovski, working with the 2008 Boxing Trainer of the Year, Freddie Roach. Roach led Manny Pacquiao to victory over Oscar De La Hoya. Can he lead Arlovski to victory over Fedor Emelianenko?
Well, I think what's very important is, Freddie Roach's name gets mentioned over and over and over. Arlovski is going to need a complete game to win this fight. This is not a boxing match. His boxing may have improved, but he's going to need the whole package to win this.
I really think the key of this whole thing is to keep his feet moving, defend the takedown, make sure you have head control and hand control, and don't let your back be against the ropes.
Very important. With a guy like Freddie Roach in your corner, you know you're going to know how to use the ring. And I think what they call ring generalship, ring control, whatever you want to call it, is going to be an important factor in this fight. Don't let Fedor push you around. My fight plan for this fight, use footwork and angling. Like Tito was saying, don't stand in front of Fedor, who is a very hard puncher. Mixed boxing and leg kicks. He has good hands, but he's also good at taking out the front leg of his opponents. He has excellent footwork. Number 3, avoid the takedown in the clinch. Don't let Fedor get inside, use those short hooks, and really use his sambo background. Once this gets to the ground, I think Fedor is the superior grappler. He cannot afford to get taken down. And Andrei Arlovski is an intimidating specimen. He's a very big heavyweight, very tall. He's got the 300 beard. He's a scary looking guy to go against.
And he looks like he's in phenomenal shape right now.
The flag being waved in Arlovski's corner. One side is the United States flag, the other side is the Belarusian flag.
And the lights go down for Emelianenko.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the undisputed world champion, the last emperor, Fedor Emelianenko.
Let me tell you, everybody are standing on their feet now. There's about 15,000 people on their feet in here, and there's millions of people at home waiting to watch this fight tonight. I'm excited. I got jitters. I got my hands are all sweaty. I got goosebumps going up and down me. But I really think this fight is going to be the fight of the year.
This will be the 31st pro MMA fight for Fedor Emelianenko. His lone loss came in just his 4th professional fight, December of 2000. Stopped on the cut in the first round by Tsuyoshi Kosaka. Fedor Emelianenko avenged that defeat 4.5 years later in Pride by way of TKO.
Most people, myself included, feel that fight should have been a no contest. It was in a fight where elbows were not allowed. Kosaka threw a right hand, ended up hitting the elbow against Fedor's eye, causing a cut. It was a tournament. They had to let Tsuyoshi Kosaka go on to the next round and call it a loss. But most people think that should have been a draw or a no contest, but it's counted as a loss. A lot of people consider him undefeated.
Well, I think he's for sure the pound for pound one of the best of the world, without a doubt.
My fight plan for this fight, cut off the ring. Don't let Andrei Arlovski use that footwork. Make it a small ring. 2, work the takedown and ground and pound. Most people think he's the best ground and pound fighter in the sport. If he gets Arlovski on the bottom, he's in trouble. 3, stay aggressive. Test the chin of Arlovski earlier. There have been some questions about Arlovski's chin in the past. A lot of guys get hit by Fedor and go, what am I doing in here? He's got that kind of power in his fist. Make Arlovski feel it early and get him backing up.
A huge ovation for the WHAM undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Fedor Emelianenko.
You look around and people are still all standing up. This is the fight of the night right here.
Suddenly feels crowded in here, Tino. Everybody's standing, everybody's trying to get near the ring.
Gentlemen, here at the Honda Center, the time has come for the final judgment. Who will emerge tonight as the one true, undisputed heavyweight world champion? Golden Boy Promotion. Promotions, Affliction Entertainment, M1 Global, and Donald J. Trump present the Affliction M1 Global Day of Reckoning. Main event of the evening, 5-minute rounds fighting for the WAMA Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. Executive Assistant Officer is Bill Douglas. Chairman is Tim Noonan. This world title bout also sanctioned by WAMA. Supervisors in attendance Dave Zadie, Michael Lynch, and Pat Militich. Be it destined to go the distance, the three judges ringside scoring this fight will be Cecil Peoples, Marcos Rosales, and Luis Covillan. And when the bell rings, the third man inside the ring, veteran referee Big John McCarthy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. At 6'4", he weighed in at 237 pounds. The Sambo fighter and kickboxer. His professional record at 15 victories, 11 by knockout, 3 by way of submission against 5 defeats. Representing Team Pitbull, originally from Minsk, Belarus, now fighting out of Chicago, Illinois. Introducing the #1 ranked contender, the challenger, Andrei, the Pitbull Arlovski. And across the ring, the champion fights out of the red corner. At 6 foot, he weighed in at an even 230 pounds. The Sambo fighter and judo player brings an impressive professional record of 28 victories, 6 by way of knockout, 15 by way of submission against a single defeat with 1 no contest. Representing the Red Devil Sports Club in St. Petersburg, he is the Russian M1 legend from Stereosko, Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the defending WAMA Undisputed Heavyweight World Champion, Fedor, the last emperor, Emelianenko.
Protect yourself at all times. I want a good, clean, hard fight. This is for the World Association of Mixed Martial Arts Heavyweight title. Do I have any questions from the challenger? Do I have any questions from the champion? Touch gloves, let's get it on.
We have reached our main event of the evening. This for the WAMA Undisputed Heavyweight Championship of the World. The champion, Fedor Emelianenko from Russia. 32 years old, 6 foot tall, 230 pounds. The exact weight when he defeated Tim Sylvia. The bell in round #1. Arlovski, 6'4", 237. He's 29 years old. Scheduled for 5-minute rounds. John McCarthy, our referee. Both men in the black trunks, Arlovski in the longer black trunks.
Arlovski starting off with that leg kick, and it's a good strategy. He's trying to take the, good right hand by Arlovski.
Fedor took a step back. Now Emelianenko with the left hand, swinging and missed by Arlovski.
Let me tell you, when Arlovski goes for this kick, as a wrestler myself, when a guy kicks, I'm going to shoot.
You know, Arlovski very tight with his hands. Fedor tends to keep his hands comparatively low. I don't know if that's a good idea in this fight. Arlovski very fast, very powerful puncher.
Inside kick with the left by Arlovski.
Arlovski throws that left kick and follow the right hand, a left hook. That's usually his best combination that I've seen him throw.
Emelianenko loading up the right hand and missing with the right.
Yep.
Arlovski very confident with the strike, standing in front of Fedor, who's a very powerful puncher.
Outside kick that time by Arlovski.
Good strategy by Arlovski. Take away that lead leg. Not using a lot of footwork, though.
Again, Emelianenko missing with the right, then missing with the left.
Arlovski needs to get his back off the ring. He needs to take a circle.
You know,
Fedor throws looping punches right there. You see that?
Arlovski doing a good job of countering those loopy punches with short strikes of his own.
Arlovski going for the outside trip. Brilliantly defended by the World Heavyweight Champion.
I don't think it's a good idea to clinch with Fedor. He's on the ground, I think he's one of the most dangerous fighters in the world. I think Arlovski's best chance is standing up. It seems like he's doing well with the strikes.
Emelianenko.
You gotta understand, actually, Арловский is a sambo wrestler himself, and he does lots of wrestling. So he's gonna defend the shot, use knee strikes for position, because that's one of his dominant positions, is being on his feet. But if he can stop the takedown for Fedor, he's gonna have a lot of success on his feet.
Emelianenko showing great patience. Has an incredible tactical mind.
One thing about Fedor, a lot of people don't give him credit. He's a very intelligent, very articulate guy. Extremely smart. He does not rush into anything. That's why he has that ice-cold demeanor. He's a thinking man's fighter. And, you know, positions like this that slow the fight down are no problem with him.
Credit Andrei Arlovski. He has not been overwhelmed. Keeping his composure here.
That's a great job on John McCarthy to restart them, get it out, because they were just going to hang out there.
Let's see what Fedor can do in the center of the ring. I think Arlovski's getting a little better at the striking so far.
Halfway through round number 1, again scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Fedor can't throw those looping punches like that against Arlovski. He's going to get him faster, just like that right there.
Nice right hand by Arlovski. Very tight, very straight, just like they teach in boxing. I think maybe for the first time in his career, Fedor's a little flustered now by the speed of Arlovski.
Arlovski missing with that right hand.
Let me tell you, Arlovski at 6'4" with that length.
Oh, good right.
Push kick by Arlovski.
That's it. Wow.
Punch the flying right hand by Fedor Emelianenko. The dominance continues.
I do not believe it. Arlovski's still out on his stomach. They're helping him up right now. An amazing finish by Fedor Emelianenko.
Ladies and gentlemen, he retains his title. Fedor Emelianenko. That was almost shocking right there.
I am sitting here stunned, Sean. I cannot believe how this fight ended. I'm going to have to see that on the replay.
I think Arlovski went for a flying knee, and Fedor threw that looping right hand and hit him right on the button.
Babe Ruth, Pele, Wayne Gretzky, Roger Federer, Tiger Woods, Muhammad Ali, Fedor Emelianenko.
You have to mention Fedor Emelianenko when you talk about the best fighters in the world, the best fighters of all time. You have to talk about Fedor Emelianenko. Everyone who has stepped up, who was supposed to be a legitimate contender, has fallen, and they have fallen badly.
And really, really fast.
First round.
Well, that questions everybody, or answers everybody's question. They said, is Fedor for real? Ladies and gentlemen, Fedor Emelianenko is for real.
It does not get any more real than Fedor Emelianenko. Wow, Arlovski has to be disappointed, very stunned at the outcome of this fight. A quick knockout. He trained hard for this, and it's tough to take a defeat like that, Tito.
That's really difficult for Arlovski, because I know he worked so hard, but it's just little small mistakes. Little small mistakes like this is what separates MMA from all the rest of the guys that compete.
I believe, and we will see it definitively on the replay, Arlovski was knocked unconscious with that flying overhand right by Fedor Emelianenko.
Hopefully we can get a second look at that, because it seemed like Arlovski was doing well, moving forward with strikes, throwing the knee, just getting his confidence, and bang, fight over. And, you know, that's a hard thing to deal with. Looks like he was just getting his rhythm. We're going to have to see how that ended.
I really think he got a little too overconfident in throwing a flying knee for a ducking hand. Here's the replay.
We see it here. Arlovski has him in the corner, backed him up with that kick, and I think that made him a little too aggressive. Thought he had him, went in for the flying knee, and bang! Right hand right on the chin. It doesn't look like it's that powerful. You know, his head didn't fly that far. It's the placing right on the chin.
You got to understand, when Arlovski's come with that flying knee, his weight's coming forward, and
boom.
And actually, Fedor's weight's coming forward, and where his hand hits the hardest, Fedor's the one who put Arlovski on his face.
He's unconscious on the punch. You saw how he landed, and then flush on his forehead.
And he was out before he hit the ground. You see here, loading up that overhand right. Bing! Perfect timing by Fedor Emelianenko. Arlovski's head hits the ground. Just added more to the injury, but it was that right hand that did it. Great stoppage by Big John McCarthy. Any more hits, and he could have been in even worse trouble. Bing! Right on the bottom of the chin. No chance for Arlovski to counter that, and that's the end of the fight, John. Dramatic ending to a dramatic fight.
3 minutes, 14 seconds. I'm not sure that Emelianenko was getting the better of that round.
No, I don't think he was, but I think that's the problem. We can see here on the replay, Arlovski got a little too confident with his strikes. Tried to use the flying knee that was so effective against Ben Rothwell. But this isn't Ben Rothwell. This is the best in the world, Fedor Emelianenko, and he countered perfectly with the right hand and finished his fight quickly in the first round in dramatic fashion. Sean, that's what a legend is supposed to do. Take on the best and finish them convincingly. All the best have done that, and Fedor Emelianenko is the best in MMA.
We send it up to the ring. Here's Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 3 minutes, 14 seconds into round number 1. The winner by knockout victory and still the WAMA undisputed heavyweight world champion, Fedor, the last emperor, Emelianenko.
The dominance simply continues. 36 seconds for Fedor Emelianenko to submit Tim Sylvia, the former UFC champion, in Emelianenko's last fight, July 19th, here in Anaheim, California. Tonight, 3 minutes, 14 seconds to knock unconscious former UFC heavyweight champion Andrei Arlovski.
You know, the next in line is probably Josh Barnett. You got to be in the dressing room going, oh my God, I have to get in the ring with that guy. He looked virtually flawless with that right hand, but give Arlovski credit. I think he controlled the striking early on in that round, but not enough to finish off Fedor Emelianenko.
2 days ago in our fighter meetings, Jimmy, Fedor Emelianenko said he does not have a plan going into the fight. He reads and reacts. He also told us he has the same training camp no matter who his opponent is.
You know, that's his mentality. He's ice cold every time. He reads your weakness, sees where you're vulnerable, and he throws like he's trying to kill you. And